Hello, cassette community, or music community, but specifically the cassette community will find this very interesting. This is something I just discovered online, and I don't even remember how I discovered it, but I found it very interesting. And it'll be great for if we have a blackout and, no batteries. Yeah, so this is some interesting gear. So to go with my new do, we have some new gear. Alright, well, let's get down to it. So this is something I found online. I thought I pre-opened the other end. This is something I found online on eBay. And I was very intrigued. And originally the price was considerably higher. Mind you, it wasn't a lot. The regular price was $25 with free shipping, and but it was one of those or best offer on eBay. So if you're on eBay, you know what that is. So I originally offered the guy what was it? $15, and he counter offered with 21, and I figured, nah, he came down 4, I'll go up 4, so I offered 19. He stewed on it for about a day and a half, and then accepted it. So I was kind of surprised, and but it's a curiosity item, so I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it, but it's pretty darn cool, for at least for the for the cassette community. So. So here it is. Now supposedly this is new. This not in a box. And I think I posted the link to this on the cassette community. Yes, here it is. Can you tell what it is? It's a very familiar shape to us in the cassette community. It looks an awful lot like one of those old school tape recorders. Yes. So this is, let's see if I can, yes. See, it pulls up like that. See it there? It's a wind-up tape player, portable, called the Tape Talk 2. And it's my understanding that these were, if not manufactured by, at least distributed by a religious organization. I assume this is probably something that they either gave to their missionaries as they went about their evangelical work, or possibly they sent it to people in I don't know, remote areas that maybe didn't always have electricity or something like that, and would provide, obviously probably tapes for them to listen to. So I'm very curious. I suspect it'll sound all right with sorry the dogs are barking, but I suspect it'll sound all right with spoken word stuff. So I have selected. And I've chosen 2 tapes from my collection that I really don't care about. This first one I listened to, and it's just not my kind of humor. Jeff Foxworthy Live. So, if it survives, and somebody wants it, they're welcome to it, because I don't care for his sense of humor. And then the other one is just a little compilation tape, for comparison's sake. So it's spoken word. I suspect this will sound better on it. And then we have, for comparison's sake, we have just a little compilation cassette that, I listen to it, and, it would be no big loss if something should happen to it. Alright, well, let's open this up somehow. Okay. Oh, wow! It came with new belts. Huh. How about that, Ellen Doss and and Tim Schafer and those others in the... Oh boy. The dog's going to be barking. Maybe not. Anyway, yeah, it came with new belts. Or replacement belts. Hopefully there's already belts in there, because putting belts on a cassette player is not the focus of this exercise here. Alright, so I have selected first the Jeff Foxworthy tape. Put it in there, and then it looks like you push this up to make contact, and then you put the little door down. This is kind of cool, actually. No, it's probably going to sound like garbage, but we'll see. We'll put it at kind of a medium. There's a nice little volume knob there. We'll put it at kind of a medium volume, and it is wound clockwise. So let's see. It says it doesn't really matter. Is it even moving? Yeah, it's moving. Is it moving?
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Jeff Foxworthy.
Okay, so it stops as soon as you... Let's turn it up a little, because... Now, as I suspected, for spoken word, it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad at all. It does have a little... I think this is for some kind of earbud or something. Probably one of those mono earbuds. Because I'm not really... Or maybe that's the... Oh, that's actually the... For the power adapter. I guess there isn't a way to connect an earbud. Which I'm not surprised, I mean. But that doesn't sound bad. Alright, so I turned it up a little bit. This is kind of cool. Okay, so we're having our first issue. Now I heard some like crackling, and let's check the tape. And the tape seems to be fine. My goodness, I would hate to rewind this thing. I don't think you can rewind this actually. Wow. All right, so let's make contact again. Put the door down.
To be back home, it really is. I've been working up.
Alright, so it seems... Well, there you go. The volume, there seems to be...
It really is a great place to work. It really is. The problem I find, a lot of people up north, they think everybody from the South is married to their sister and has seen a UFO, I told them, hell, I'm just dating my sister, and I couldn't swear it wasn't a weather balloon. You know what the problem is? Southern accent's the hardest accent to be cool with. You can't be cool with a Southern accent. I mean, you can take us somewhere nice. Somewhere like a nude beach on the French Riviera. We'd be out there going, damn!
Okay, so, you see, his humor is not my cup of tea. Alright, so, it's not a perfect system, clearly. First of all, there's no way to rewind or fast forward. And also, you see, as soon as you stop winding it, it stops. So it's not like you're building up energy into it and then it uses that energy. There's like we have an LED flashlight that you just zzz for a little bit, and then you can use the flashlight for a little while. This is not that way. Yeah. But let's try some music now. So it's clearly not not a perfect system. Again, this was a curiosity item, so again, alright, so we have the music compilation cassette. Putting it in there, put the contact up. I kind of like it in a way, but yeah, maybe if I hold it flat, it'll perform better. All right, so here we go. Wow. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Let's turn it back up. Whew. Yeah, a little noisy there. It's not horrible. Okay, so, whew, it's a little bit of a workout. So you see, okay, so basically, and I knew this when I discovered it and did a little research on it, the speed that you're spinning this thing, after a certain speed, it doesn't matter. It won't affect the speed of the audio. But clearly, in the lower the lower speeds, it does affect it. That's actually a good thing for me, because one thing I've been thinking about, you may or may not know about me, I do electronic music, specifically drone/ambient. My music project is called After the Static. So my thought was I would record just a very simple drone tone, just simple and long, basically filling up, the length of the side of a cassette. And by putting it in the lower speeds of spinning it, I could alter the sound. So that could be an interesting use for this. Very interesting. And it'd actually be very hurdy-gurdy like, because with the hurdy-gurdy you're spinning the, yeah, So I would say it's good for spoken word. As I suspected, it's not the greatest for music. But at the lower volumes, it's actually not that bad. Let's try again. All right, there you go. Well, so I have to say, given the price, $19 including shipping, these are on the rare side, but that particular seller, I believe, had 5 at the time, so they probably have 4 now, I assume. But this is the Tape Talk 2, and I have to say, it was a good purchase, especially for my use of using it in my music. I think it's going to work out well. Yeah. Well, there you go. The Tape Talk 2. what would you call it? Hand crank. That's it. Hand crank. The Tape Talk 2 hand crank tape player. Tape Talk 2 hand crank tape player. So, and originally in the picture I thought this was buttons, but it's not. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. That's it. The Tape Talk 2. Hopefully you found this interesting. It's my latest addition to my gear, and it made me think of Olivier and the cassette community with his tent sessions. Basically listening to music in his backyard in a tent. So, which I think is awesome. I've been trying to talk the wife into getting a tent, and I'd probably just set it up in the backyard too, and just hang out back there and maybe have a tent session with my Tape Talk 2. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.